ARPA for the Arts, which is specific to us, is a program for artists and art organizations. It's a one-time grant that we hope will provide financial assistance for those who lost operations income or regular income during COVID. At this time, for round one, we have artists that are, I should say, individual artists who are residents of St. Louis City, and art organizations who also have an office presence in St. Louis City. So artists need to live in one of the 14 wards, and organizations also need to have their company in one of the 14 wards and any of the zip codes that fall within those wards. So an easy way to find that out is to go to our website, racstl.org, and look under ARPA for the Arts for the grant. And then we have guidelines and links that will allow artists who live in a residence to put their address in, and it'll tell them if they live in a ward or not.
When the pandemic started, we were in the middle of rehearsing the show Annie. Shutting down a show that large was kind of shocking and kind of very debilitating and kind of emotionally difficult for everyone involved. We do a lot of work here, 6 shows a year, and having to shut that down for that amount of time was extremely difficult. And I know the actors had a really hard time too as well. Everyone lost a lot of work and a lot of money, and they lost the ability to create the work that they love to do.
How do we take artists who have been impacted from COVID, put them in situations where they can regain some power, regain some momentum? I feel like what we're going to watch is that these are going to be the same individual and the artists who begin to help shift things economically for St. Louis, because it takes that boost.
Artists and art organizations, like their contribution to the art community here is so essential. You look around and art is everywhere. We really want to assist both to help them continue to give the gift of what they provide, to the St. Louis area.
We don't want innovation to be stifled by the living conditions of an artist. And if we talk about the living conditions of an artist in St. Louis, there are very key, pivotal things that can be done to change things so artists can be in a stronger position of self-funding. But until then, the funds for artists and organizations, these are going to be some of the most key things that allow us to have true social change, that really allow our arts to be the storytellers of our city as a whole.
That funding is amazing because it can help rebuild the things that we lost. And everyone was just so conscious, it seemed, of making sure that the arts organizations, not just theater, but dance and music and all the wonderful things that we have, had a chance to come back and grow. And RAC having the ability to come and meet with us and talk about what our needs are and what we went through kind of helped us also emotionally in our world of bringing back our spirits. So yes, funding will be funding and it's going to help financially, but there's other things that it builds. It builds on unity. It does build on almost becoming like a spiritual revival again to help us come back to what we do.
I want to shoot an extra reminder to all of the artists out there, whether you feel like it may seem like it's a daunting task to fill out this grant or a daunting task to even understand your eligibility, take some time out to really take a look at the steps. Reach out to the Regional Arts Commission. There are people there who are designated to help.
Some people understand, but some don't, that artists, we're strange creatures. We're very emotional and sensitive, and times are rough when you can't do and express what you want to express. And the ARPA funds are an asset to not only keeping our building going, getting our payback, but helping us in a variety of ways that make us strong and healthy.
So you can visit our website at racstl.org, which is racstl.org, and click on grants. Or you can shoot me an email at arpaforthearts@racstl.org.